the dogs on?
No. Dogs?
The hot dogs.
Oh yeah, a little bit. I gotta see it. We'll get it. I'm in the heat for the burn that shit. I gotta burn it up. Yeah, come on.
Go and get.
Go and get. Oh, by the way, it used to be like.
Okay, homie, hurry up.
Yeah, the heat that thing up. Put the heat up so this doesn't burn all the shit off. You gonna TikTok it?
Yeah, I just went live.
Okay.
So yesterday we had we opened up the bar for what we called bike day.
Bike day.
Instead of bike night, we did bike day, and it was great. So I'm gonna be posting something on TikTok with all the info on there.
Yeah, hit that like button for the people that are on the YouTube, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, Jeremy. And Andy Mendoza. I'm doing all right, man. I just did like on, I think it was Tuesday, I did my 29th chemo session. So next week I'm off chemo, then I go back again the following week. So that'll be the 30th chemo session for me. So but I mean, I'm all right, just working and shit. For those of you guys don't know, I went back to work about a month and a half ago, which that worked out pretty good for me. Can you guys hear me good? I don't know how.
Yeah, can everybody hear us?
Because like I said before, people complain about they can't hear shit, and I don't know why they can't hear us, but yeah, I went back to work about a month and a half ago, so that's been working out pretty good because I'm making a lot more money than I was on disability.
It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, I appreciate it though, Jeremy. So yeah, yesterday we had a little yeah, man. It works out good for me, I got to be up at like 2:30 in the morning, be at work by 4:30. I do 12-hour shifts, so 4 12s. It's kind of get me kind of like on a little schedule where I kind of get tired, but like 7 o'clock, I'm ready to lay down and go to sleep, man. I can't stay up, like 9, 10 o'clock at night and shit, But then there's times like last night I went to bed at like probably like 8 o'clock. We had an event right here in the Barrage, and I had a lot of people come down here. And I say it was probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I just got so tired that I couldn't stay up no more. So I went upstairs, went to sleep, and she was down here with everybody and hanging out. I went upstairs, but then I want to say it was probably like 10 o'clock last night. I woke up and I was watching YouTube videos, and I was up until I want to say it was like 4:30 in the morning. Because I'm used to being up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, and I gotta be at work by 4:30. So I was up watching YouTube videos, and then I finally fell asleep and woke up again at like 7 in the morning, 7:30, something like that. So yeah, it keeps me busy. It's good though. It's good to be back at work.
So yesterday, for you guys that don't know, thank you everybody who's chiming in on TikTok. We opened up the bar. This is our bar. So it's the bar inside of our garage. And we decided to open it up yesterday. Instead of a bike night, we did a bike day. So we had, how many people do you think came through?
Like 30.
Like 30 people, bikes from far, near. I posted it on TikTok for anybody who wanted to come. It was open for everybody. But it was a good little turnout. It was fun. Might do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again probably
We'll do it
about
again.
another month and a half. Every 3 weeks I get 5 days off. You know what I mean? So right now I'm on my 5 days off. I don't go back to work till Tuesday. And then 3 weeks from there, I'll be back on another 5 day. I'll be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I get that every 3 weeks. I'm off 5 days, so not the next 5 day, but the one after that, I'll probably do it again, do another bike day, have everybody come over here. Yeah, hey Jeremy, man. Yeah, I watched him too. I think I was watching him last night or the day before yesterday. I was watching Doug. I shot him invites over here a few times and shit. I know he lives kind of far. He lives over like in over there by past Ventura, somewhere by Oxnard area. Not Oxnard, Santa Barbara, or he lives out that way. So I know it's kind of far for him to come all the way out here in an Empire and shit. But I always shoot him invites. But yeah, I watch his videos too, man. This shit's it's fucking hilarious.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you.
Yeah, I like watching Dub's channel, man. But yeah, I was on there the other day watching his lives. He's been doing a lot of shit lately, though, man. He's been doing a lot of videos and stuff lately. I've been noticing on both his channels he's doing a lot of videos. So that's good. I'm trying to get back into it, man. I just work and shit like that. By the time you get home from work, I'm tired. So today I did 3 videos. Me and my wife did 3 videos, so I'll be putting them out one every single day. I'll put out one today, one tomorrow, one the following day. So I think that's what I have to do on certain days is come in here and do 3 videos so I can put them out. Yeah, because I can't really be doing it every day like I was doing before because of work.
So we did a few videos on for the YouTube channel. If you guys haven't subscribed already, it'd be great to go on there. Listen to the content. These 3 videos that we did today, I'm in them with him. A lot of times he does the videos by himself, but today we're going to try to do a lot more as a couple, as a marriage. If there's stuff that you guys want to hear us answer, but today's was a pretty good one. We had one planned. The topic was, it was actually a surprise one that I didn't know he was going to ask me. And it had to do with the bike scene and what role I play and the rules that go along with the whole bike scene and being with somebody that's in the bike scene. So that's a good one to look out for. And the other one was a reaction to a video that I saw. And it was to today's females are, the girl said she feels that men are no longer obsessed with females the way they used to be because the females now are just putting it all out there for the world to see and there's leaving nothing to the imagination. So it was just a reaction for both of us on that topic. So that's another video if you guys want to take a look at it too. It'll be out this week sometime. So go to YouTube and let us know what you guys think. But thanks, Andy.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. I appreciate it, bro. I downloaded an app, not an app, but I don't know, I can't remember the name of it. Doug's the one who told me about it, how to do reaction videos. And I downloaded onto my laptop the it's not an app, but whatever it is, I downloaded it already.
So I can do like a side by side.
So I can do a side by side reaction to certain videos. So I've never done that shit before. I'm still trying to figure it out. Maybe she can figure it out because I get frustrated trying to figure things out. But you know, I have the thing downloaded to my laptop so I can do reaction videos to other people's videos. So I think I'll start doing some of those things with her. We'll start doing like reaction videos, maybe to some of these like relationship style type YouTube videos. I just gotta look. But if there's anything that you see that you would like me to try to go and do reactions to, then just let me know and send it to me on Instagram or here on YouTube so I can look at it, and then, you know, if I know something about it, I'll talk about it. If I don't, then I won't, you know.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, so a lot of our video and content is from our perspective, right? It's our perspective on things or on our marriage. A lot of people ask us how our marriage flows and how what we do. So we kind of put ourselves out there for that. You know, it's not free. If you guys have a different perspective or want to ask us how certain things work for us, just let us know.
Yeah, Jeremy, I appreciate it, man, that you even you know, clicked on getting the notifications, man. You know, it kind of sucks that, you know, I have like almost 30,000 followers on Instagram. You know what I mean? So I still have way more followers on YouTube. But it goes to show you that when you're doing shit, motherfuckers, you know, they're not gonna support the shit you know what I mean? Like 30,000 followers on Instagram, and I only have like 1,500 or 1,000 or 1,100 on YouTube. You would think that I have a shitload more followers on YouTube because of the followers I have on Instagram. But, you know, not everybody.
Maybe we're not interesting.
You know, I know I'm interesting.
Maybe we're not interesting enough.
I don't know, but, you know, I would think that I have way more fucking followers. I got a lot of followers because of Dubs, you know what I mean? So I appreciate Dubs sending people my way and giving me a lot of followers, because it actually is because of him putting my name out there. I understand what he's saying, that it takes me to keep people interested, you know, but it is because of him throwing my name out there that I have the followers that I do have on YouTube. But I just wish that my people on YouTube, on Instagram, would come over and follow my YouTube, because I would have so many more followers and shit. You know, but it's what
okay.
it is. You know, okay. Eventually I'll get it. You know what I mean? I eventually, I'm not gonna be like all the other guys though. You know, that come on here and just shit on one another to get followers. I don't want to do all that.
Yes, please, Jeremy. If you guys want to share,
please
share it. Put the word out there, and then let us know what you guys want to hear and what content you want to hear. What is that, Chief Buffalo? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Like I said earlier, I did 29 rounds already of chemo. In 2 weeks, I'll be do my 30th round. It is what it is, man. I'm just living my life, you know. Everything's okay though. I'm fine. You know, working and I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate it. I'm not sick, so.
Working and doing chemo.
And working and doing chemo, so. It is what it is, man.
It's just telling you.
No.
Like.
How many people are on?
9.
Oh, okay.
So.
Sunday, there's some lazy motherfuckers out there today.
But thank you guys for just listening and liking. So let us know what content you'd like to hear from us, a subject, a question, when we'll talk about it if we can.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to know. You know what I mean? I ain't got no. I have no problem answering questions and shit. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. Let me see. What's up, Big Mike?
Who's it?
Shit for brains.
Hey, is that my brother?
I don't know.
Or is that Ruben?
Mimi, thank you. Thank you so much for the compliment. Love it.
Shit for brains. That's Ruben.
What's up, Big Mike? That's shit for brains.
What's up, shit for brains?
Chief Buffalo. Be strong, brother. I had gallbladder cancer 9 years ago. Did one thing of chemo. I'm still in remission.
Yeah, man.
Good for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm about to hit my 30th in 2 weeks. But I'm still here. You know what I mean? I'm still alive. I still woke up today. You know what I mean? So to me, that's all that really matters, man. I don't know. I don't dwell on all that shit. I just continue doing what I'm doing. Like I try to live as normal as possible.
So, Shit for Brains is Jeff from LP.
La Puente or Los Padrinos?
I don't know.
La Puente.
Or is it IP? LP? I don't know. You remind me of my friend Mackie's doing great with treatment. Doing my cancer was hitting a sweat lounge. Sending you lots of love and prayers. Love you guys. Thank you, Isabel. Sorry, guys. I wear bifocals, so I need it to see. Thank you guys for joining. 17. And listening to us, and just even being interested in our story and our marriage. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that are doing what we do, so it's kind of like we should throw it out there for our people.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I mean, there's other YouTube channels where it's like what's that dude Chicano Tube? He does his thing. Him and his wife. They're I think they're out of Northern California, Salinas, I think. But they just doing their YouTube channel. Me and we're dealing with something different over here as far as like having cancer and all that shit like that, and then still trying to live a normal life as normal as I could possibly live, which I live pretty fucking normal.
I think you're doing really good.
So what is it?
Where's your buddy Ruben?
Ruben.
Be careful with your words.
Yeah, Ruben's upstairs. Ruben's upstairs, probably wrestling a dude with fucking. I can't believe it's not butter all over himself, because that's what Ruben does at night. Ruben likes to wrestle other men. Yeah, no, I don't know. He's probably asleep. He's asleep.
Stayed up late.
Yeah,
I stayed up late last night.
I think he's asleep, trying to recover from yesterday, because we had a thing over here, and I don't know if he was fucked up or not, because I went to sleep, and I know I left Ruben here to make sure that everything was locked up and that my wife was okay. So I couldn't stay up any longer past like 8:30 or some bullshit. I don't know what time. I went to sleep early, 7:30 or something like that.
So I'm going to be posting a video on TikTok of yesterday, all the bikes that came through, all the people that came through yesterday. There was people that we were even saying, did you know that person? No, did you know that person? And just people were bringing people.
Oh yeah, and while we're here doing this shit, like we discussed it in the video earlier, but what is it?
Let me see. Can you please tell him Grip says hello and I hope you feel better?
Yeah, I'll tell him when I see him. He'll be coming out. I got to go in his garage in a little while because my bike's in there. I took my bike out last night and
Chris
parked it
from
outside.
Staters said hi.
Chris from
Staters. Oh, thank you, Minnie. Yeah. Y'all just showed up on my FYP. I hope it gets best. Thank you so much. Yeah, and if you guys like the content that we have, please share it with other people. What do you want to hear from us? So just so you guys know, maybe a little bit of background on us, since there's new people coming in right now.
Before we do all that, let me show you some of the stuff, because yesterday people came through.
Oh yeah.
For the bike day. I said, fuck a bike night. We'll do a bike day. We started at noon. It was supposed to be noon to 5. but people came through yesterday. Some from Palmdale.
Mhm.
Palmdale, which is Sexy Cali chick, and her man came through yesterday, and they brung this. I'm hanging in the garage. Yeah, there it is right there. They brung this, which I really like this. I like this the writing on here. Then they brung another one. It's on the refrigerator right there.
It's a magnet.
It's a Harley logo magnet.
Thank you, Lucy.
Then my girl Serena, she brung this, which is Martha Stewart's 19 Crimes. Martha Stewart's Shard, which is probably her Chardonnay. Okay, so she brung that. That was a gift. This right here.
Because Martha Stewart's badass.
Yeah, because she's a gangster.
She's a gangster.
She's a gangster as bitch and ran the way out.
What's up, Nacho?
Okay,
Nacho and Lisa, say hi.
What up, Nacho and Lisa? Then you got Santos and Nate bring this Johnny Walker Double Black to go with the rest of the other Johnny Walkers I have. They bring that. And then this one here, where the fuck is that? Oh.
A lot of this alcohol behind me is donated. People bring it to us.
This right here is the big bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. My boy Big Jesus brought that to me yesterday. It's a gift from him. Here it is right here in the box. This is some
Johnny Walker is way better than Martha Wine.
Oh yeah, the Martha Wine, even that was actually a joke. The Martha Wine was actually a joke. We were talking about Martha Stewart, and she's like, "Hey, I'll be right back." She went to the store and came back with that bottle of Martha Stewart wine. And so, so people come through, because when people come here, I don't tell people to bring nothing. I don't tell people that they ask me like, "What do you want us to bring?" Like, you ain't got to bring nothing, man. I'll provide the food. I got the alcohol. I bought Coronas. I bought Blue Moons. I bought 805. I had other beer here. I had some IPAs. They don't have to bring nothing. But I tell them, bring what you drink. If you want a certain kind of beer, because I don't really fuck with Modelo's and all that shit like that. So if they want to drink that, bring that, But when people come here, they always bring something. You know what I mean? So if you can see what this garage looks like on the inside and see all this stuff all over the walls and the ceiling, most of that shit is brought here by people. They bring it and here's something for the fucking garage, you know what I mean? And so they've helped me to build my garage into the Barrage, And so they bring gifts like that, like the alcohol, of which I love whiskey. So,
let me see. So Kitty Meow Meow. I seen you at Viclasos last year. I knew who you were, but was too shy to take a pic, so I took it from a distance of you and MC Pancho.
Was it me or are you talking about her?
I think you. Yeah. We'll be going to Viclasos again this year. So
yeah, actually I just talked to Malo yesterday. I was on the phone with Malo yesterday, and I'm gonna go down to the Lowrider Super Show because Malo got a thing over there.
It was you that shoot.
Yeah, Malo's got the big thing going on with the Lowrider Super Show and Joe Ray. So there's gonna be a big I guess like a big Biglasso display there. So I'm gonna be over there with Malo, and then Biglasso Malo's doing the Biglassos again this year, probably at the same place in Long Beach. So I'll be over there. But yeah, I was talking to Malo yesterday about all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
don't be shy.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
I'm just like everybody else,
Let me see. How long did it take to create the Barrage? Did it take years?
No. I painted it and put the floor in probably like. Were you here? You were here. Right?
Yes.
When I did the floor.
Yeah.
Me and the youngster?
Yeah.
So I did the floor and painted it within like 5 years ago or some shit like that. But that's all I did. I didn't do nothing else to it. There was no shelves up on the wall. It was just my garage. I painted it black, put the black and white floor in. but when I got diagnosed with cancer in 2022.
You got diagnosed with cancer.
2022, December 2022 or November 2022. We're in 2024 right now.
God, it's been over a year.
Yeah. So when I got diagnosed with cancer in 2022,
it was December.
Yeah, and I couldn't go to work no more. I was here every day, and so I just started putting shit up, and I built the bar, and started little by little just putting things up. It took me, I don't know, like 4 months, maybe not. Maybe
you were going hard.
Yeah, I was doing it every day. And there was times where I would get in the middle of the night thinking like, man, I would go downstairs into the garage and start putting shit up in there. You know what I mean? But it took me a while to get all the stuff that's on the walls. You know what I mean? Because a lot of that shit has been donated to me. You know, people have sent me stuff and
or shown up,
or friends to stop by and drop stuff off here. You know what I mean? People have sent it to the mail. I mean, there's a lot of. All the shit means something in here to me because people have given them most of the stuff has been given to me. I didn't buy this stuff, you know.
Yeah, so that's why when we open it up to everybody, I've even posted it on TikTok. You know, we open it up for everybody, and the reason why we do that is because a lot of the stuff that you see in here was donated. Yeah, he built it and put it together, but a lot from the alcohol behind me. To a lot of stuff, like we did buy some things, but a lot of the stuff was donated, and so every now and then we'll open it up to everybody to come and join and sit down in here and take pictures and just be part of it. It's fun. It's fun for us to have you guys come out and join us.
Yeah, yesterday people came through that had never been here before, and they're like, man, this is like a real fucking bar. You know, I like that, man. I like that I built this whole thing up, you know what I mean? Just, by myself, pretty much. I did it all by myself, and people to come through and they bring gifts here and they bring stuff to hang up on the walls, and so I did it for my friends. I did it for my friends to be able to come over and hang out with me and have some beers and
kind of just took a life of its own.
Yeah, kind of took a life of its own.
It started growing.
I got certain friends that are from certain kind of clubs that bars won't accept, and here it's like you can do whatever you want right here, man. We don't discriminate right here. These are my friends. You come over here and hang out, and so we do our thing right here, and I did it for my friends. You know what I mean? To come over and hang out with me.
So the reason how this came about is when he was diagnosed with cancer, he kind of was like, he didn't have the energy anymore to really go out, and because we used to go to we would be out all the time. Every weekend we were out doing something. Going to craft breweries, that was our thing. Getting on the bike and just riding. But obviously during chemo treatments, that completely came to a stop. And so he started building a bar, and it turned from the bar to the lighting, to the alcohol, to the signs, to everything. So it kind of just took a life of its own and just kind of grew. And then people would start coming up. People we didn't even know would show up and hey, I got this for the bar and all of that. So that's how this came about. Let me see.
Yeah. And I mean, I already got ideas of more shit to do. Pretty soon I'm gonna start working on doing that shit. There's a couple things in here that I want to do, and I'm gonna do that to make a little bit more room here in the garage. And actually, I got a big banner being made right now because I made a logo for the Barrage.
So I'm going to, because people are asking on here what it looks like. So
show them what it looks like. I mean, there's tables up right now.
Danny said he likes the lighting.
There's tables up, you know what I mean? So it's not, you'll see, but I mean, the tables are not, the chair's not down from the table right now, but you'll see what it looks like. My bike's not in here, it's next door, so.
Let me see.
And Jeremy, the TikTok is the same thing as the Instagram, the YouTube, Chicano Style Bikers. Same thing with the Instagram, Chicano Style Bikers.
So this is pretty much, so if you guys can see, it's our garage.
Yeah.
So there's the garage door.
And I got a big banner being made for that. It's a 16 by 7 foot banner that's going to cover that whole garage door, and it's going to have my logo for the Barrage on it, and so it'll cover up the whole door.
There's that. This is the ceiling. And we're really into classic rock, so there's a lot of classic rock stuff here. This is the back of the bar.
A little bit of the fucking alcohol. There's some down the bottom.
There's some at the bottom as well. Down here. We have we like vinyl, so we bought a record player for out here as well. And there's that. The bike is usually in here, but not obviously because we had the event yesterday. But yeah, it's kind of not messy. It's pretty messy right now, but.
Well, we had to come in here and mop the floor this morning because there was just so much shit spilled all over the floor. I mean, people were in here drinking like a motherfucker last night, and they spilled. I don't know what the hell they spilled, but it was sticky as hell in here. So I had to come in here this morning.
There was alcohol that was spilled last night.
Yeah, they spilled a bunch of alcohol on the floor, and so I had to come in here and mop the floor back up again. But I got 2 refrigerators in here. I have a hot dog machine. You showed them that stuff over there. We have a hot dog machine in here, or a hot dog roller like you would find at 7-Eleven. I bought one of those. I bought a popcorn machine. I have 2 refrigerators in here.
We do have, like, this is one of the fridges. This is behind the bar.
Stickers. If any of you guys have stickers, send them motherfuckers to me. I love stickers.
Stickers. The TV where a lot of the fights happen up there. There's this just filled with stuff. Gifts. People gift us things. This was a gift. Some more of the alcohol.
That's the good shit over there.
That's the good stuff up here. Well, you have some of that other stuff. And then there's this. Just a lot of the brand, the Chicano Style Biker brand stuff is behind this thing. We have roll glasses, so you can get smoked whiskeys here. And then this is pretty new too. We have the
hot dog roller, ice machine,
the ice machine, and
popcorn machine, and another refrigerator over there.
And then this is another fridge here.
And I might be getting another one if I can get it. And if it's free, I'm getting it.
So,
yeah.
So Danny asked, "Oh, hi, Mom."
Who?
Mom. Your mom.
Oh, my mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not my mom.
Oh shit. Turn it off. My mom?
You guys have problems, Danny? Yeah. Danny's asking if we have problems with our neighbors. So
no.
We don't.
Yesterday I had like at least 30 people out here, and there was bikes lined up right here in my driveway, in the street. No, I mean, I always tell people this is my street. I do whatever I want right here. I don't bother nobody here, so nobody should be bothering me. The good thing is that I have people here, even people that are from bike clubs that were here yesterday. The cops don't show up over here.
No.
You know what I mean? They didn't come over here bothering nobody because we don't bother nobody. We do our own thing. We hang out, and actually, it's not really. We don't allow that kind of shit over here. With my friends. My friends, they know, like, hey, be cool right here. This is my house. And they're not gonna allow other people to come down here with them and cause any kind of problems over here, because this is where I live at. You know what I mean? So they keep their own people in line when they come over here. So when like I said before, I invite people out here if they want to come down, and I don't know you, it's okay. Come down here. Just
act right.
Act right. Because you know what? It's like you just act right. Don't come over here causing problems, man. You know what I mean? I have to live here. You cause problems here, and you never know what's gonna happen to you. So just go over here, act right. Have some beers, have some food. I usually provide everything for everybody. I don't ask nobody for nothing. Come down, have have some drinks, have some food, have a good time, take some pictures and shit. And it is what it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, Mimi. Well, we don't have an HOA. We live in an older,
we live in it's older, all condos right here.
It's condos, so
yeah, there's no HOA here.
There's no HOA. It's an
well, we don't own it, so that's the thing. We don't own the place. We rent the place, but I've been here 9 years, so I don't know what the fuck is that.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, Clover 28. Thank you, bro. This shirt, I bought this shirt. Shit,
I hate HOAs. I'm so glad we don't have an HOA.
I bought this shirt probably like when it first. Well, actually, no, I didn't buy it. My cousin Roman lives in Pendleton, Oregon, in the town where they make these shirts in Pendleton, Oregon. He lives there, and his wife, I think she works for UPS. She makes deliveries over there to the Pendleton wool mill, and she told me like, hey, they have this new shirt, or she told him to tell me, and so it kind of like matched my bike. It has the teal colors to it, all that shit. So he bought it and sent it to me. I sent him the money. He didn't buy it for me, but he sent it to me, and now this is like one of the rare ones to find. I had some dudes offer me money for it. They were like, hey, because I told they put it on Facebook, on a Facebook page for Pendletons, and there was a bunch of people saying they wanted this shirt, and they wanted to know if anybody had them, if they wanted to sell them. And there was a couple of people on there because it's an extra large tall that hit me up like I sent I put a picture of it. I said I have that fucking shirt, and I had only wore it like maybe twice, and they were like, "You want to sell it?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to sell it." And they were like, "Some dude offered me $200 some for it," and I said, "No, I'm not going to sell it for the simple fact that you want it so bad
I'm gonna hold on to
that you're willing to pay me $200 some for this shirt." He's like, "Yeah, it's a hard one to get." So I said, "No, I'm not going to sell it." So this is probably maybe the 5th or 6th time I've ever wore this shirt, and I've had it for like 7 years.
Stilo, you know who Stilo is? It's okay, Stilo. We're probably we had such a good turnout yesterday, opening up the bar to everybody, that we probably had about 30 people coming through. I'm gonna post it on TikTok, and that way you guys can see the bikes that came through and the people that showed up. We're probably gonna do it again, probably here in another month and a half. So if you guys didn't make it, we're gonna do it again.
In a month and a half,
we're gonna do it again.
We'll do it again in a month and a half.
Let me see. Lizard.
Man, oh man.
Lizard, why didn't you come through?
Yeah. Man, it's been too long, Lizard. It's been too long, man.
Let me see.
It's been too long, Lizard. I miss you, man.
Same, Mimi. I actually, a lot of the Pendletons that you probably do have recently are the ones that I bought you, huh?
Yeah, I have probably like what?
You probably
30?
You have like 30 Pendletons.
30 Pendletons?
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Somebody just asked if we are a podcast. No, we're not a podcast.
No, I
don't know.
Canelo. When's the Canelo fight? I don't know when the Canelo fight is. Who's Canelo fighting? He can't be fighting anybody that good because I ain't heard about it.
We do create content for YouTube. So if you the same name that you guys see, follow it on YouTube. You can like, share, subscribe.
Well, right now we're on YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah. So
if you were to go over to the YouTube channel, it's the same thing. Chicano Style Biker, exact same thing, but on YouTube, you can go on there and if you do go on there, subscribe to the channel and do all the notifications and all that bullshit, and that way you get notifications because I do drop videos. I haven't been doing a lot, but I did 3 today. I gotta edit them and start putting them out one by one. So one today, one tomorrow, one the next day. May 4th, Canelo's fighting Jamie Munguia. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I don't even know who the hell. I've never even heard of that guy before. Is that like a practice fight for Canelo, or is he actually? If you're saying this, so I'm gonna go on YouTube and try to look up this guy's fight because I have never heard of that guy before. Or I'll hit up my boy Popeye Ray. Some of you guys might know who Popeye Ray is. He's the boxing referee. He's a good friend of mine. Been friends with him almost 30 years. I'm gonna hit him up and see who this Jaime Munguia is because I've never heard of that guy before. Young fighter from TJ. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but is he any good? You know what I mean? What's I don't know. His record doesn't even matter because I've never even heard of the guy. Yeah. I'm gonna look him up today on YouTube though. I'm gonna see his highlights and see who he is, but I don't see anybody right now. I don't see anybody right now being Canelo. There he is. There he is. That's my motherfucking dude right there, man. Yeah, hey, Chuko, I want to get together again, man, and me, you, and the wife, and your wife get together, and we go have a steak this time. Go down to. I'd like to take you guys down to the Chop House in Brea, man. I think you really like the Chop House in Brea.
Oh, that place is nice.
Yeah, so that or Cha-Cha's over in Brea. Yeah, man, we get together, man. I appreciate you, bro. I really do, man.
Yeah, thanks to everybody just like tuning in and just listening to us. It's nice. Mm-hmm. You know, this kind of started off as something that he was doing on his own while he was home. He wasn't working. He was just doing his chemo treatments and kind of started channeling and journaling his journey, his cancer journey. And it turned into like, I want you to start doing them with me. So I jump in on his videos sometimes and get like a white female's point of view type of thing.
Well, that's what we did today.
So we did like one today.
We did three videos today.
We did three videos.
I gotta edit all of them and put them out one day at a time, you know. But is my mom still in it?
I don't know.
Oh, mama. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got. Like I said, I'm gonna look at this guy's highlights and shit and try to find out who he is. I've never heard of him. I hit up my boy Popeye Ray and find out about him. I got another partner that's he's a professional boxing. What do you call it? Not the referee, but the judge. He's a professional boxing judge. I'm gonna hit him up and find out about this guy Munguia and see what the hell he's about. But I've never heard of him before.
Hey, Roxanne, thank you for following us. See, Roxanne follows us on all 3 platforms.
What's Roxanne?
Right here.
Roxy?
It says Roxanne. I like your red hair, Roxanne. I found you guys on here. I'm on all 3 platforms with you. Thank you so much. If you guys really like the content and like, you know, what we offer, or I guess what we talk about. Sometimes we talk about our marriage. Sometimes we'll talk about a subject that I came across and we'll bring it up. That's what it is. So we're not a podcast.
No.
Some people have said we should do a podcast.
Yeah, I've been asked if I want to do a podcast with even my other partners if I want to do a podcast with them, but it's just like you have to have time to be doing that kind of shit. You know, you have to be able to do it like all the time. And I mean, I got the space for it. I just don't know if I have the time to be doing that shit every single day. I mean, my shit's not big enough to be doing no podcast. You know, I wish that I had. I think it's just like it takes one video to go viral where you get, you know, the massive amount of followers. Then maybe you can do the podcast thing. But just starting off with like 1,000 followers to do a podcast, you don't have enough. You know, like right now on YouTube, I got like 8 people watching.
We got 32 right here.
But on TikTok, I got, because I'm going Facebook and not Facebook, YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I got way more on TikTok, and then if I go live on Instagram, I have almost 30,000 followers on there. You know what I mean? But those two don't matter. It's the YouTube that matters. I don't get nothing off of Instagram and TikTok. You know what I mean? So I wish
Thank you, Roxanne.
would follow from Instagram. But you know, there's a lot of fucking haters out there. They don't want to see you doing good. Even your own fucking friends don't want to see you doing good. Fucking bastard.
Let me see.
Oh, and then TikTok.
Sacramento is here for you. Thank you, Jerry.
What up over in Sacramento, man? That's one place I've never been. I've been all over.
Sacramento?
Never been there. No. You know what? I did. I went to Sacramento one time. One time I was at the bus depot in Sacramento when I left my rig up there at the 76 and I took off and quit my job. I was in Sacramento. I took the Greyhound Depot from Sacramento.
So you guys are SoCal. Yes, we are in Southern California.
Yeah.
In a small little city.
Nah, we ain't in no fucking small town.
We pretend it's small.
Yeah, no.
We pretend it's small, but it's not small.
I can throw a rock and hit LA County.
But it's not LA.
No, but I can go down the street and I'm in LA County. I just got to go down the street. I'm back in LA County. It's just down the street. So we're like, I think it's like 30 miles, maybe 25 miles from downtown LA, east of downtown LA. So, I mean, yeah, we're in Southern California.
Chicano Outlaws for life. Cubo Loco. I'm glad you still have the humor as always. Oh, yeah. So that humor does not die. He's constantly saying something. I'm like, what am I always saying? You're so dumb. I can't believe you said that. Or I should start laughing at you.
Yeah, I'm always talking shit.
Always.
If you see it, like if you watch the YouTube, a lot of people say, hey, you even she tells me, like, in your YouTube videos, you're not fucking around, like laughing and joking like you always are. But yeah, I don't do that in the videos, but I still, other than that, I'm always talking shit.
Hey, Charlie Sheen. LA.
Charlie Sheen?
Charlie is LA is a less pool, maybe cesspool. Loved your documentary from when you lived in Bakersfield.
Yeah, JJ, I don't know, man. You mean I think I have more haters than anything else on fucking Instagram. I mean, I could do that. I could try it and see what happens.
There's a lot of things that we're still trying and seeing how to push it out there. But we can probably set up a time, like a date.
I bet you if I tell people I'm giving away free shit, the motherfucker will show up.
Instagram is filled with haters. Ignore them.
Yeah, it is. Even your own fucking friends are haters.
SD is so much better than IE and LA. Like, I feel sorry for people that lived there, honestly.
Whoa. Now, okay, hold on a minute. I like San Diego. I used to hang out there a lot over there in Logan. But being better than LA, I mean, better than IE, okay, you can say that if you want, but San Diego being better than LA, you guys like the cousins of LA, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that one. I mean, I love San Diego, man. San Diego's cool as fuck, but I don't know.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know about that shit, man.
Just kidding.
I don't know. I'm from LA, you know what I mean? You're a hater, man. You're a fucking hater, man.
What a hater.
Yeah, what a hater, man.
What a hater.
Yeah, no, San Diego's cool, man. I love it down there, man. I used to go down there all the time and hang out at Salud over there in Logan and what's the other fucking hot dog spot you guys got out there on Logan Street? Barrio Dog. That's what it's called, Barrio Dog. But yeah, I got people out there in San Diego, man. I love San Diego. It's cool as fuck over there, man. The one place I haven't been in San Diego yet is the Little Italy, which I've been wanting to go to. I want to go down to Little Italy in San Diego.
It's that biker lifestyle. Outlaw Vícola Cultura supports you, bro.
We actually just did a fucking video about that a little while ago. I haven't posted it yet, but I gotta edit it. You know what I mean? But we were talking about, about the biker lifestyle, and
My role.
as far as her role as a woman in this lifestyle, so I'll be posting that video up probably tomorrow or the next day. So just check it on the YouTube channel. We talked about that. Then we talked about the other video we did was about women feeling entitled and shit. You know what I mean nowadays, and then what was the other one? There was three. What was the other one?
It was just a
then the other
reaction
one
to
was
last night.
the other one was kind of like a reaction to yesterday's little event right here I had at the house about the bike day here at the Barrage, and some of the things that gifts and shit that people came over here with.
Being an old lady is a whole ass topic.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. You know nothing, you see nothing, you hear nothing. That's pretty much what it is. Mind your fucking business,
Bro, real talk, and she's a baddie. Gonna dip, but dropping a follow.
Who's baddie?
Am I the baddie?
It's filters, man. I keep saying it. It's filters and all that stuff. She's.
You know what? I'm gonna come on here with no makeup on.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and scare my fucking followers away.
I'm never gonna win.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna have no followers now.
I'm never gonna win.
Yeah. She's a lot bigger than what she looks.
It's the angle.
Yeah, it's the angle. She was like.
Don't let this trick you. It's all angles.
She was like 250.
It's all filtered in angles. Yeah. See, look how beautiful he looks.
See, she's 250, 250 pounds. See, that's why I need my fucking fridge back here.
Nah, we don't need it.
Yeah, I do.
I'll get it. Because that's what a good wife does.
Yeah, go on, get it.
Go on, get it. And let me see. What does it say? Oh, thank you. See, she said I'm beautiful.
Yeah, well, you don't see her in person. Yeah, mind your own business is the original film.
There you go.
It is, man. Mind your business. You know what I mean? Just because because you're around the scene, don't mean that you get to run your mouth. And that's what the video was about that we did earlier. Bring to. No, from the bottom, from the very bottom where that other one's at. Those ones are colder. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. It's all about minding your business, But then again, I come from the street, and even on the street, it's all about minding your own business,
Here you go, husband. Here you go, husband. No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow.
We make a good couple.
Oh yeah.
I think we're really happy in our marriage. We've been together since what?
19.
Well,
18,
no,
19.
we met at the end of 2018. We got together in 2019. Mm-hmm. We got married in 2020, and here we are.
Yeah. So. No, it's good, man. It's good. It's good because I grew up. I grew up in the last few years, So, I had to. I had to grow up. Otherwise, I'd start all over again every single time, like I always have, Hey, what's up, Danny Carlos? Hey, appreciate you guys up there in Northern California, man. Yeah, I'm from Southern California and shit, but I ain't got no issue with guys from up in Northern California and shit, man. I appreciate you guys following and shit like that, I got a lot of love and respect for you guys, you know what I mean? I've done time with motherfuckers from up there and then also lived up there for a little while and shit, you know what I mean? So I don't see you guys any different than what we are down here and shit, I got a lot of respect from dudes from Northern California when I was living up there, So I'm not like these other fucking guys that like to run their mouth and talk dumb shit. I don't look at it that way. You know what I mean? I'm a Chicano, and I don't look at the North and South bullshit. So I appreciate you guys from Northern California that tune into the channel and that like my Instagram and all that other shit. You know what I mean? I appreciate it.
What's up, brother? Hope all's well. You're always in my prayers. Thank you, Dino. Let me see. Been with my man since 1987. That's good, Mimi. Congrats. That's not easy to do. Let me see.
Yeah, man. Danny, I just that's me younger. You know what I mean? That was me when I was younger. You know what I mean? Of course, I was from Southern California. You know what I mean? I moved up to Northern California for a while, and of course, we had issues back then. But as I got older, it's like, I don't see it that way anymore. I don't look at the north and south bullshit like other people do. I ain't got time for all that crap. You know what I mean? I look at you as the same as my people. I actually had guys from Northern California save my life a couple of times. You know what I mean? So I ain't got no problem with dudes from Northern California. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys that follow from Northern California. I can't see what the hell that is. That's just way too small for me to see.
Well, that's why I put my bifocals on. Yeah, thank you to everybody that's tuning in and just interested in what we have to say. It's just us. I feel like sometimes we're just thinking out loud in our conversations. These are the conversations that we have at home that we've decided to share with you guys all. So, yeah. Stuff that we talk about, and we're like, well, now we're stopping and saying, wait, that's a good topic for YouTube. So that's what we're doing. If you guys want to get into topics that you guys want to hear us discuss, but a couple of the topics are about our marriage too, so what we do to make this work and learning from past relationships. He has no filter whatsoever. So, and a lot of times females will ask me, like, does it bother me, the stuff that he says about other females that he's been with? And I'm like, no, why would that bother me? You have a past just like I have a past. So it doesn't bother me at all.
Shit.
It's just wild to pretend there isn't a difference between North and South. Hola, Papa.
Well, I mean, to some degree, with let me see.
You have to hit the button.
There we go. There. I keep saying all that. They get boot off this shit again?
Did you?
I don't think so.
No. Go back. Hit it. At this time, your account. Yeah, you did.
For what?
I don't know. Hit it again. So he always gets to use this.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Instagram. Yeah, I can't go live on Instagram no more. They booted me again. Well, the thing is with that is,
Amanda Ballesteros says,
Ballesteros.
Because you trust him, he's a good guy, love him, he knows who I am.
Yeah. That's Gypsy. Yeah. Gypsy gave me a fucking place to stay when I was a kid, when I was younger, when I was like 19 years old, when I was pretty much fucking homeless, running the streets. Gypsy and Belinda. Gypsy and Belinda both took me in. I would stay at one person's house, stay at the other person's house. They were my mother's age, they were friends of my mother, and when I had no place to live, when I was in hiding and shit all the time, Belinda and Gypsy both gave me a couch to sleep on and a bed to sleep on when I was younger. So yeah, I know who Gypsy is. She's like to me, she's like family. She took care of me.
My husband did 10 years in the Bay. Don't pretend that North and South isn't a thing.
What?
That's what it said. My husband did 10 years in the Bay. Don't pretend that North and South isn't a thing.
Well, you're talking about prison shit. I don't talk about prison shit because I'm not in prison. I was never in prison, but yeah, it is a thing. It is a thing. I lived up there. Yeah, I moved up there for a while. So yeah, it is a thing. You know what I mean? But it's what you make it. If you're gonna make it a fucking thing, then yeah, it's gonna be a thing. But this is not prison. This is the street, and I ain't got no problem with fucking dudes from up north. You know what I mean? I don't look at it like that. I'm not a fucking kid. I'm not a gang member. You know, I just look at that dude's another Chicano just like me. So I ain't got no issue with that with them people up there. You know what I mean? And I don't care if they got a problem with me. There's some people that will have a problem with me because I'm from down here. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't satisfy everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is a thing, but it is what you make it. We're not in prison. So being on the street, it ain't gotta be a thing. You know what I mean? And if other people on the streets want to continue to make that a thing, well, that's on them. But I don't make it a thing. I don't care about all that north and south shit. You know what I mean? I care about my people. I care about my people before I care about where the fuck they're from. You know what I mean? You can say the same thing about people from New Mexico and Texas and Arizona. You know what I mean? They're not from California. I don't have an issue with them guys. You know what I mean? So I don't look at it that way. I'm not in prison. You know, so if it's a thing, it's in prison, and I'm not in prison. So I love my people. I don't give a fuck about all that north and south bullshit. You know, this is what it is. And I'll say it right here where everybody can see it. You know what I mean? I don't care about that bullshit. I ain't a fucking gang member. I'm a biker. You know what I mean? So we don't give a fuck about that north and south shit.
Chicanos need to be smarter. F the police. Raza. Let's see. Raza 100%. How come bikers never mess with essays, but always with the innocent people?
I don't know who the fuck. I don't know who. That's a stereotype, man. That's a stereotype. You know, bikers deal with bikers. You know what I mean? Bikers are not out there fucking with just innocent people and shit, man. Whatever you see on TV or Sons of Anarchy and the Mayans and all that shit, that's not true. You know what I mean? If bikers have issues, they have issues with other bikers and shit. But they don't go around fucking with just like the Citizen Joe ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Just innocent people. I've never seen that. I've never seen that, and I've hung around with some real motherfuckers. You know, some real bikers and shit, man. And I have never, not one time, ever seen real motherfucking bikers out there fucking with just Citizen Joe people. They don't do that. If there's an issue, it's issue with other bikers and shit like that. It's never what that's TV shit. That's TV shit. That's what the police want people to think, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth, man. And it just, you know, it's just, you know, people in the biker community, they're real protective of each other. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be from a club. It's just gotta be, you know, the people you hang around with. Like, I'm not from a club, you know what I mean? But my people that I hang around with, they ain't gonna let nothing happen to me. If we're out somewhere, they're not gonna let nothing happen to me, and I wouldn't not let nothing happen to them. You know, we look out for one another, but that's friendship. You know what I mean? That's friendship. You can look at it as a biker thing, but it's friendship. You know, you ain't got to be a biker. You're just a normal motherfucking dude, and you're with your buddies, and you're at a bar, and somebody fucks with one of your buddies. You're gonna stick up for them. That has nothing to do with biker shit. That has to do with you being a good friend. You're not gonna let somebody fuck with your friend, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? But that whole thing with bikers just go around picking on fucking innocent people, that's not true.
Okay, let me see. Oh.
What's up, Terminator? Just whatever, bro. Like, you know, if you have any questions and shit like that, just you can go ahead and ask whatever you want to ask. You know, whether it's about the the lifestyle I live, or the cancer treatments I'm going through. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It just like pretty much like an open discussion.
It's okay. Yeah, Mimi, it's good. It's okay. Yeah. That's the thing. This is about discussing, and maybe not everybody has the same views on things, but we're able to sit down at the table and converse, you know? That's what this is all about. Let me see. Thank you, Daniel. The backdrop is actually it's our bar.
That's just a little bit of it though. That's just a little bit of alcohol that I have here. I have I don't know, I have this right here. I have more down here in the bottom. I got some sitting up on the shelves. I got some back over there in the corner over there. The decent shit. I mean, the good shit's over there. There's some good shit here too, but the good shit's over there.
Thank you, Mimi. Thank you.
Go ahead.
We appreciate that.
Go ahead, Terminator. What's your question, man?
And if you're ever in the area, you're more than welcome to come in.
Yeah,
we can have all these discussions, at the table. That's the thing. Like, even like some of the stuff that he does or says, I don't agree with everything he says or does.
That's the good shit.
But we're able to sit down at the same table and discuss our opinions and what's different. That I think that it should be like that for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I think people try to put our people against one another is I think is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that kind of bothers me that people will say like, oh, because there is a issue between the North and the South, our people and the people from up north. You know what I mean? But that shit is changing. And but it's been changed for me for years, man. Like I said, I lived in Northern California, and 2 times I've had dudes that were Norteños save my life twice from being killed out there from their own people. You know what I mean? And they didn't have to. So that shit's changing though, man. You know what I mean? Like, but that's gang shit. I'm almost 50 years old. I don't deal with all the gang bullshit. You know what I mean? I just see them as dudes from up north. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't have no issue with nobody. They have issue with me. They have issue with me. I don't care about all that shit. I'm not a gang member. I'm not a gangbanger. I don't deal with all that bullshit.
Okay, so sorry, we have 2 different platforms, so we're getting questions from two of them, and I'm missing some of this over here. So over here, what does a Chicano mean to you? Chicano to Chicano. I promise we'll get to this.
Well, I mean, okay, my thing was like, when I was younger, I always said I was Mexican. Always. I always said I was Mexican. When I was younger, growing up as a little kid, I always told people I was Mexican. Until I got into the workforce. Until I started working. And I started working around a lot of paisas. And, they would ask me, like, hey, what are you? I say, I'm a Mexican. And they would say, well, where were you born at? I was born in Torrance, California. Oh, okay. Where's your mom and dad born? My mom was born in Torrance, so my dad was born in Harbor City. Oh, what about your grandparents? Well, my grandparents were born in Tulare and Santa Paula. So, okay, so you're not Mexican. They would say that shit. You're not Mexican. I said, yeah, I'm Mexican. Like, no, you're not. You're not a Mexican. I'm a Mexican. I was born in Mexico. I was born over here, Jalisco, wherever the fuck they say they were born. And I used to get mad. I used to get mad at them and say, who the fuck are you to tell me what I am? And then later on in life, I started to realize that they were right. I'm not Mexican. I wasn't born in Mexico. Mexicans are born in Mexico. I'm not Mexican. I'm a Mexican American or American of Mexican descent. I was not born over there. I was born here. And so I stopped saying I'm Mexican. I'm not a Mexican. I'm born here. I'm an American of Mexican descent. I'm a Chicano. I'm not from there. I'm from here. And the thing is, we're two different people. We have the same heritage, but we're two different people, two different lifestyles. You know what I mean?
My mom is
her
from
mom's
Mexico.
Mexican.
She's from Sinaloa, so I'm first generation born here.
But we're Americans of Mexican descent. You know what I mean? So that's what it means to me. Like, I'm not Mexican. I wasn't born over there. And those guys, I used to get mad. Like, I used to want to fight these motherfuckers. Like, hey, man, quit talking shit. But they were right. They were right. I'm not Mexican. You know what I mean? That's like a black person saying they're African American. Like, or you know, you're not African. You're an American. You know what I mean? Of African descent. You know what I mean? So I really like took to that. You know what I mean? Like became proud of that. That I'm an American of Mexican descent. And then, you know, I find out, you know, not too long ago that that my grandfather, you know, he's Yaqui Indian, and then my great grandmother is Mescalero Apache from New Mexico. You know what I mean? So that kind of throws a little fucking wrench in the shit too. You know what I mean? Like, to be part native.
Chicano is a derogatory statement.
That's what
So there's a whole other conversation going on over here amongst other people. So this is good. This is good. There's conversations that are happening. I've heard that too. Back in it was
people from Mexico will tell their kids that don't call yourself Chicano. That's a bad thing. You know what I mean? Don't call yourself that. But if you ain't born in fucking Mexico, you ain't Mexican. If you ain't born in Australia, you ain't Australian. If you ain't born in Ireland, you ain't Irish. You know what I mean? So it's like everybody has their fucking opinion about it. You know what I mean? There's nobody can change my mind about what I am. I'm proud of who I am. I'm not Mexican. I wasn't born in Mexico, so I can't say I'm Mexican. You know, that's fucking facts. You know, I am what I am. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of what I am. And we are two different things, but we're the same. You know, we have the same heritage, the same bloodlines, but we think differently. We think differently from each other. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? There's nobody's gonna convince me anything other than that. I am what I am. I am proud of who I am. That's all I can say without offending other people. Yeah, other people get offended by the shit that I would like to say, but it is what it is, you know.
But these are the types of discussions that we want to kind of open up and talk about. It's not, you know, it's good. Like there's a whole conversation going on amongst other people over here jumping in on the discussions. I literally cannot keep up with it on TikTok. So if you guys are wanting to jump on over to the TikTok platform, we are live on TikTok, and there are discussions that are happening between viewers.
Or if you want to go from TikTok to YouTube, that'll work a lot better for me.
Yeah.
I mean, just go to the Chicano Style Bikers on YouTube, and we're live on the YouTube also.
Yeah. You know, and the thing is like, you're not all going to agree with him, me, each other. But what we're doing is we're opening up a discussion. Everyone should be entitled to think how they want to think and feel how they want to feel, and it's not hating on each other. Ultimately, we have to push each other up and talk about the differences and why we feel how we feel.
I love you too, Amanda. I love you too.
So YouTube is the same name as the
TikTok.
The TikTok. So there's 3 platforms that we have. It's on Instagram is Chicano Style Bikers. YouTube is Chicano Style Bikers, spelled out the way you see it on your platform, and TikTok is the same. We have videos that are uploaded on YouTube and that talk about different topics and discussions. So we do these lives every once in a while just to kind of get us out there. But if you like what you hear, you're interested in knowing more content, please share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do the videos with him at times, and sometimes he does them by himself. So we appreciate the feedback.
Terminator, what is your opinion regarding Chicanos, Mexicanos, Americans moving into leadership roles within our country? Yeah, look at look at Obama, you look at Kamala. You gotta look at, are they really gonna do anything for anybody? You see, you know what I mean? Like, are they? When Obama became president, blacks were like, "Oh my God, we have a black president! Like, we're gonna get all the things we've been waiting for, everything. We're gonna get our fucking reparations. We're gonna get this." They didn't do shit for no one. They didn't do. It's not about the race. They're not gonna. There's no Chicanos or Mexicanos that are going to come to this country and get involved in politics and just do for their people, because they get booed the fuck out of it real quick.
It doesn't work like that.
It don't work that way. They have to look at it as far as Americans. You know what I mean? They can't say, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to open the fucking borders and I'm going to do all this and DACA this and DACA that. They're not going to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because they'll get booed the fuck out real quick. I mean,
there's still laws and
bills
and that they have.
You got to go through a lot of shit, man. And they're not gonna, just like Obama and Kamala didn't do shit for the black community. Like, just go out there and just do for the black community, like the blacks thought they were gonna do. Like the blacks thought, like, oh shit, we're gonna get all this stuff. No, you didn't. They didn't get nothing. They didn't do anything for the country. They didn't do anything for the blacks. And if we have our people come into politics and start and become, like, say, president or vice president, or anything like that, they're not going to do anything just for our people, because they get booed the fuck out real quick or assassinated.
Well, it's not even that. It's just there's rules and laws.
Yeah,
and
there's
bylaws
laws. You can't do all that shit.
Bills that need to be passed by not just Chicanos
it's foolish to believe
Hispanics. It doesn't work that way.
It's foolish to believe that because it's our people that they were going to come and do something special for us. They're not going to do it.
I mean, it's great to see our people thriving and growing and all this, but it's if you guys are really into politics, you see that it's just puppets. They're puppets to something bigger and greater than that, you know?
They're all rich fucking people, whether they're Democrats or Republicans. They're all rich people. None of them motherfuckers are broke. They all got money. They got more money than I got. You know what I mean? So they don't want to lose all that. You know what I mean? So they're not going to do anything special for their own fucking people, their own races. It's not going to happen, you know?
Oh, New World Order. Do you believe that?
No.
Someone asked.
No, I don't believe in all
Somebody
that stuff.
Asked what the New World Order is and what could we do to get ready for it.
I don't think there's going to be anything like that. I think that's just what do you call it? Conspiracy shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like, for instance, that's the same thing to me is like chemtrails. Okay, people believe in these fucking chemtrails. Like, seriously, my dad believes in it. You know what I mean? And I say like this: if they're flying over and they're dumping all kinds of shit all over everybody, are them people that are doing it and their families, are they immune to the shit? The people that are telling them to do this shit, are they immune to all that shit that's being dumped all over people in the United States?
Excuse me.
No. So why the fuck would they do it? Why would they dump all kinds of chemicals all over their own people, their own family, and themselves? I believe, like, one day there was a fucking jet flying over, and they were like doing like some hyper speed shit. You know what I mean? And somebody posted a video saying, "Look at they're doing chemtrails." It's like, no, that's a fucking jet going like 1,000 miles an hour, and that's the exhaust. But you, in his mind, he's like, "Oh, they're dumping chemtrails." Like, no, it's not. That's fucking exhaust.
Okay, so that's where him and I are a little different. So again, I believe in global warming. I believe in I do believe in some, because Eddie's asking a question over here. I do feel like there is some truth to chemtrails and global warming and all of that. He doesn't see it that way. I see it differently, but I don't think it's so black and white either. I don't think, oh, it is or isn't. There's some gray to it. There's some truth to it. I do believe that, Eddie. But
I tell you like this.
There is some truth to it.
I tell you like this.
What that is, I don't know, because us people are not going to ever know the truth.
Yeah,
we're never going to know the truth.
Like, okay, you're gonna die just like I am. What the fuck do you care what happens later on? There's people like, oh, our children, our great grandchildren in this world, and this and this and that's. Like, you're gonna be dead. What the fuck do you care what happens after you're gone? That's the way I look at it. Like, I don't care about global warming and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, I won't be here. So why would I give a shit about what's happening, 100 years from now?
I believe in aliens too.
Oh, I believe in that.
I do believe in aliens.
Yeah.
Someone asked.
They're called Mexicans. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, you guys have to laugh. Come on.
No, yeah. I believe in that. I believe in that. I believe
in aliens.
There's no possible
There's
way.
no way.
There's no possible way that we're the only thing. The earth is like a grain of sand on a fucking beach.
It's too infinite.
There's no possible way that this one grain of sand is the only thing with life on it. That's impossible. They know it. The government is finally, little by little, letting it out that they know that there's other things going on. People are coming, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they're coming from other planets here. They know that. They're finally letting it out little by little. You know what I mean? So,
but again, we're never going to know the 100% truth.
Unless they show up here and just, come down and be like, hey, look, fuckers, we're here. I wish the government
like Independence Day.
Yeah, I wish the government would say like, hey, or Close Encounter of the Third Kind, or whatever it is.
Oh my God, that movie's so.
But I think that eventually, I think that would happen. I don't know if it will happen in our lifetime. I don't know. I haven't got that much life left, probably, but in our lifetime. But I think it'll happen.
Have you ever heard of the HARP program? No, Eddie, but I will look into that.
What?
HARP program.
No.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. I don't care if they're real as long as they don't land and bother me. How about paranormal activity? Oh yeah. I'm a big believer in paranormal activity. He actually has a story on YouTube, if you guys want to listen to it, of some weird shit that's happened to him. But I do believe in paranormal activity. I truly believe that there are things that we cannot explain and things that we see. Too many people have seen it, felt it, whatever. That it's true. It's very true. I don't think our minds can even comprehend what really happens out here. It's where we can make sense of it or wrap our heads around it. It's 100% true. I believe in all of that. I'm not so narrow-minded or closed-minded thinking that none of that could possibly even be true. Just like chemtrails. I think there's some truth to chemtrails. Just like global warming.
It's exhaust.
It's
exhaust. Get over it. Like they're poisoning. That's like me just going outside and dumping poison all over my neighborhood, and I live here.
See, we're do.
That's
We don't
fucking
always see
stupid.
eye to eye.
That would be stupid. Like I wouldn't do that shit. Like, come on, that's fucking dumb. I'm gonna dump poison where I live.
Yes,
Get the fuck out of
yes, I do.
That's dumb.
Yes, I do.
Terminator, what's your feeling in seeing a Chicano president of
We
the
already
United
answered
States
that
of
one.
America before we die?
I'm gonna look into the heart program, Eddie, just because you brought it up.
I don't think we'll ever see that. But let me tell you like this. Yes, I do. In my lifetime, in our lifetime, and it's going to be a tough pill for people to swallow, there will never be a female president. Kamala Harrison fucked that all up for females. There will never be a female. She is a fucking bum.
Don't get this.
She messed everything up for women. You'll never see I don't think you ever see a black president. Like again, there's Obama, but he didn't do shit spectacular. He didn't do anything spectacular. So, and there'll never be a woman president. I would say there will be a Chicano or a Latino president before there's a black or a woman. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I think that'll happen way before them.
Let me see. You both look good, like in your 40s. Okay, Eddie. So this guy Eddie here who's on the TikTok platform. Do you believe that the Earth is flat?
No.
I don't.
Stupid.
I don't. That one I don't believe, Eddie.
Do not listen to fucking what's his name? Oh my God, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. I don't know him personally. I know people that do know him, but he's a good dude. Marvelous Inc. He's full of shit.
But he's a good dude.
He's a good dude. But what he's saying is he's full of shit. There's no such thing. The Earth is not flat. I don't even know where the fuck he gets that idea from. Like I said, he's a good dude.
There's so much stuff out there about the
that
Earth
is not fucking true. Like, come on. Every other planet is round, but ours is flat. Come on. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't even know where the fuck they get this idea from. You would fall off. Ships would fall off if the fucking Earth was flat. Where the fuck is your mind at that you would think that? You would fall off the edge of the Earth if it was fucking flat. That's bullshit. But it is, I mean, Marvelous, he's a good dude. I know people know him. But what he's saying is fucking ridiculous. It's crazy. But hey, shout out to Marvelous.
I think we're gonna end it here soon.
Exactly. You're a flatline when you die.
Okay. So if you guys are interested in like what we're talking about or like what we have to say or just like listening to us rant, join us, join and subscribe. I love that we're all sitting here with our different opinions and we could talk about it and still be cool. Yes, this is my favorite part is just where we can all kind of just bounce ideas off of each other.
Yeah, even like
see?
Like if you're on the YouTube, you'll see my mom's on here, and my mom's ranting about the Christianity stuff. I don't agree with my mother, you know what I mean? But that's my mom's opinion. She can say what she wants. That's her opinion. Whatever she wants to believe in. She wants to believe in this. There's fucking elves making cookies in the tree. That's up to her.
You guys are so fun, and I feel like because of MC shit, you guys wouldn't talk to us.
What?
Mimi. MC. I have no idea. He's not from a club.
Yeah, I'm not from a club.
He's not from a club. So we're gonna put it out there. He's not from a club.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm from a club or they see things like this here and they think that I'm from a club, but I'm not from a club. You know what I mean? I'm just me. You know what I mean? I know a lot of club members and shit, and I'm good with a lot of different clubs and stuff like that, you know. But you know, I'm not from a bike club, you know. So I don't.
But I love that we have this platform that we could talk to all of you guys.
Yeah, Terminator. The Earth is not flat. Like I said, Marvelous. I can't even listen to his arguments. I can't listen to his arguments. He's a good dude from what I understand. He's a good tattoo artist and stuff like that. But all that stuff about the Earth is flat and shit, it's like, come on, man. You gotta. I don't want to fucking like be disrespectful to the dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want to be disrespectful to the dude, but it's like, come on, man. You really gotta fucking think about that. Think about it. You know what I mean? There's no way fucking possible that the Earth is fucking flat and you'd fall off. Ships would fall off. There's no way. Or planes, where the fuck they go?
This is gonna die on me here soon.
No, I have a charger here. Look. Somebody left the fucking charger here.
Someone said one way to test this is watch the sunset. The ice wall stops you from falling off. Hey Eddie, I'm listening to you. Like I love everyone's theories. It's not gonna stand up if I do this.
You figure it out.
But
no, I don't. I don't know. I can't fucking believe that shit. You know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, sure, Simon. Just here, give me that plug.
It's not gonna
It's
work.
all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
Hold it up. You can go in the house if you want. Oh, can you run to the back of that little thing? Behind it? Run the wire to behind it?
It's this.
Sorry guys, she didn't charge her phone. Oh, there it is right there.
It drains.
What is it?
It drains everything. Nothing, it's a thing from.
Yeah, the world's not flat. That's crazy. But you wanna look into that, go look at Marvelous Inc. He has his own YouTube channel, and he explains all that stuff about what he thinks and where he gets all these ideas from. But
it's interesting. It is interesting.
It's interesting, but in my opinion, it's bullshit. I don't believe that. That's just, it's impossible that every planet is round, but not Earth is flat. And then all these people that believe in this, what do you call it? Like the middle of the Earth theory. There's another civilization in the middle of the Earth. That's fucking insane. That people really think that way.
Like Lord of the Rings.
Yes, Middle Earth theory. There's like another planet in the Earth's core. There's another world down there. That's what they think. It's like, where do you get these ideas from? But it's easy to convince people with shit like that when you have a weak mind. I don't believe that bullshit.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Believe what you want to believe.
You can believe whatever you want.
Like I said,
that's
if my mom, she's on here. If my mom believes that fucking the Keebler elves are making cookies in a fucking tree, hey, believe what you want to believe. My mom believes in Jesus Christ. I don't believe in that. So that's her opinion. I don't have an issue with my mother because she has her own fucking opinion. You know what I mean? But I just don't believe in that stuff that she believes in. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
They're talking about the theories of flat Earth.
Yeah, that's not true. That is, man.
Eddie knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to you, Eddie. You know a lot about it. That's good. I mean, if you guys truly believe in something, you guys just go, you know? It's good. It's good.
If you believe in that kind of stuff, believe that I need some money and send it to me. Believe in my Cash App. Send me some money. Why am I doing that?
57.
Oh man, that's way more than fucking this. This and that one shit. I wish the motherfucker would fucking fall from there.
Listen. I believe in reptiles. I know you do.
Yeah, because you're a reptile.
But I see.
Yeah, I would give like 5 more minutes and I'm gonna get off here. I got a hot dog machine. I gotta fucking warm up and clean off so I can make some hot dogs.
So be on the lookout for the video of yesterday's opening. We opened up the garage, like I said earlier. We opened it up yesterday to the biker community, so it was fun. It was cool. I'll be posting pictures and stuff. So we'll be doing another one soon as well. Let me see. As Rasa, we are all raised up in Catholicism. And
yeah, that's true because I was baptized as Catholic, but then later on in life, my family went over to Christianity. You know, so I don't know. It's just I think it's whatever fits you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I was baptized as a Catholic as a little kid. I even went to Catholic school.
How is that your mom believes in God and you don't? Were you always like that?
No, I believed in all that stuff when I was younger. I believed in God and all that stuff when I was younger. You know what I mean? I went to church and I mean my mother and father they believed in all that stuff. My father was doing his like he's kind of I guess you could say he was like a I don't know if he's a pastor or whatever, but he was doing his thing. My mom, my aunt, they're really big in religion and all that stuff like that. But you know, not to be I'll tell you straight up, man. Like I'll say what I gotta say. I'm trying to offend nobody, my mother, my aunts, my father, no one. You know what I mean? But I look at it like this. The shit that I went through as a kid, I didn't have to go through all that. I shouldn't have been treated like that. And for anybody to sit here and tell me that God has a plan or that is a lesson to you or all that other bullshit, you know what I mean? For people to say that kind of stuff, it's real, to me, it's offensive. It's offensive for people to say that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Whether you're a child of abuse, a child of molestation, or you had a bad fucking lifestyle as a kid, for somebody to sit here and tell you that that's God's will, that's very fucking offensive. You know what I mean? I don't believe that kind of stuff. I don't believe that people should go through those kind of things. You know what I mean? And when people say that kind of stuff, it's offensive. You know what I mean? No kid deserves to be abused. And if there's a God, he's watching it. No kid deserves to be molested, and God's watching it. And for somebody to come along later on and say, "Oh, God has a plan for you," that's all bullshit. You know what I mean? And so I take that shit it's very offensive to me. You know what I mean? So I think life is what you make it. You know what I mean? I don't believe in any kind of religion. None. I think it's all bullshit. It's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of way to control people. That's how they control you, is through religion. You know what I mean? So just be a good person, as good as you can possibly be. There's a bunch of religions out there. This is my opinion. There's a bunch of religions out there: Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism. You can take parts of all these religions: Hinduism, Muslim, whatever. Woo! You could take a part of that. You could take a part of all those religions. You could take the good stuff out of them. You can take the good stuff out of those religions and live your life. You know, I feel like okay. Well, that's good. I feel like look at the way religion is, as far as like Muslims hate Christians. Christians hate Muslims. They all hate each other. They're all willing to kill for one another. You know what I mean? They all talk about how peaceful they are, but they're not. They're willing to kill each other. They hate each other. Christians will tell a fucking Muslim, you're wrong. You're lying to the people. And you deserve to burn in hell for it. And Muslims feel the same way towards Christians. Well, how loving are you? More people have died because of religion than anything else in this world. There's nothing peaceful about religion. Nothing. And they'll tell you that that's not true, but it's true. And I'm telling you, my mother's even watching this shit. But that's the fucking truth. There's nothing peaceful about religion. They fucking hate each other. And they all think that they should die. They should be fucking going to hell and burning in hell for eternity. That's the way they feel about one another. And you want me to believe in that shit? You want me to believe that fucking God says okay for me to be fucking abused as a child? I don't think so. And I don't believe in that shit. And so that's my opinion toward religion. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in no religion. I think they're all fucking liars. They're all bullshitters, you know, and that's just the way it is. And I'm happy with that. And you don't see me. I have cancer. For people that don't know, I have stage 4 cancer. You have not seen me one time get on my knees and beg to no one about dying. There's a thing I had posted a long time ago, and it says, I bow to no God. None. And you're never gonna see that shit from me. When it comes time for if this shit that I'm going through takes my life, there it goes.
It just got banned.
You're not gonna see me bow to no one. And that's it. No one. Terminator, what's the secret to finding a beautiful wife? Oh, it's very hard. Believe me, Terminator, it's very hard, man. The other video I'm gonna post up probably tomorrow. We talked about that. So,
That's how many viewers we had.
Mm-hmm.
But we got
Yeah,
banned.
I don't care. You get upset about it, I don't give a shit because you know what? Fuck them TikTok motherfucker.
So if any of you guys are watching us from TikTok, we just got banned again.
Every single time I get on TikTok, these motherfuckers ban me. Every single time they ban me. But you can't talk about nothing. You can't talk about fucking homosexuals. You can't talk about religion. Pretty soon you can't talk about midgets. You know, you can't talk about nothing. TikTok will ban you from everything. Yeah, I did. When I was younger, I did. When I was younger, I did. You know, but I was going through so much shit when I was younger that I just stopped believing in that shit because I felt like there's no fucking way. There's no way that me as a child should go through things I'm going through and there's somebody watching me go through it. And then come to tell me it's a fucking lesson in life. You know what I mean? You go tell a fucking kid that's being molested that kind of shit. You know what I mean? That there's a lesson in that. I don't believe that. I can't believe that. You know what I mean? I believe that we're here until the time we're gone, and after that we're done. That's it. You know, you just cease to exist after that. You're only gonna live. You're only gonna be remembered until the last person that knew you dies. After that, you're no one. That's just the way that I see it. You know what I mean? I don't care about all that shit. You know what I mean? And believe me, man, I've been hearing that shit for years. You know, I have family that's religious and all that stuff. I've been hearing it for years, man, and they still can't convince me otherwise. What they do is up to them. I understand. That's okay. That's okay. I don't judge. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't judge people for what they believe in. But people will judge me for what I don't believe in. You see me? The people that believe in religion, they will judge you for that. They'll tell you you're going to hell, you're going to burn, and all this other bullshit. But I don't judge them. Like, you don't have to believe in whatever. You believe whatever you want to believe. I don't care. It's okay with me. I don't care what you believe in. You know, I just don't give a shit. But they will threaten you with internal damnation and all this shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, what's so peaceful about your fucking religion if that's what you believe? What's so peaceful about that? You know what I mean? So what the fuck is that? That's the goddamn phone ringing.
That's weird.
Give me one more reason. No, I'm gonna end this right here.
That's weird.
Yeah, I heard a fucking phone ringing.
Like,
what the fuck is that? I thought it was your phone.
No. Oh, paranormal activity.
Yeah, what the fuck is the phone ringing? Flowers. What do you mean? Maybe flowers is the fine, beautiful wife. No. Terminator. No. Well, like I said, we talked about it earlier. We did a video about that and shit. You know, it's hard. It's hard nowadays. For like I said earlier in my video. And again, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but the facts are the facts, and that is that women, not all, but women are the worst they've ever been in the history of mankind right now. Men have always been the same. It is what it is. Men have always been the same. But women are changing. And it's hard to find a good fucking woman nowadays. Very hard. They not only can put on filters and makeup, but they can put on a good fucking disguise as far as that they're a good fucking person. You know what I mean? Men only want, you know, somebody to take care of them, come home to, have dinner with and shit like that. But women have higher expectations. They want more shit. They want this, they want that. But yet they ain't got the money to fucking get that shit. That's why they need a man.
So for us, I wasn't looking for things. I wasn't looking for material stuff. I was looking for love. I really was. And when we first met, I mean, since we started talking, we had conversations about what we wanted and what we were looking for, and it was all laid out on the table. Like, I'm not going to waste your time, and I'm not going to waste your time, and you're not going to waste mine. You know, we've been through so many bad relationships. We knew exactly what we wanted when we met each other. When we met each other, there was that instant chemistry. So obviously, like, the physical part was there, but it was so, like, he said all the things that I was looking for a certain type of love, and I found it in him. I was looking for a certain type of marriage relationship, and he was speaking exactly my language. And
that's pimp shit.
So shut up, stupid. So
that's player shit.
So it was exactly what we were looking for. I was looking for what now women now probably think of me, that I have no say in my marriage. I have zero say. I don't have a voice. I'm probably, if I could have kids, barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. But I was looking for that old school love that just really doesn't exist anymore, but I know that it's still out there. And I was looking for someone to lead, and I wanted to be with someone that I can support, who can lead our marriage. And it was truly what we have now.
It's hard to find a woman that is that was raised with the old school values. That's the fucking problem nowadays. You know what I mean? Uh, I've said it before in other videos. I am thankful for my mother-in-law, the way she raised her, because she's raised with the old school values. You know what I mean? Like I see these little videos. Like I saw one the other day where this chick on YouTube. It was a dude, and he was saying that his wife don't make him lunch or lunch before he goes to work. But when he gets to work, there's another woman over there doing it, which is like the lunch lady, the taco truck lady, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Minta.
And so yeah, and so the thing is that I get up at 2:30 every fucking morning to go to when I go to work. 2:30 in the morning. Guess who's up at 2:30 in the morning? She is. Guess what she's doing? Ironing my clothes so I can go to work. I'm in the shower. I get out of the shower. My clothes are on the bed. They're ironed. If I want lunch, she makes the lunch and puts it in the lunch bag. I haven't done it in a while, but if that's what I want, that's what gets done. What the fuck is wrong with that? But these women feel like they shouldn't be doing that kind of shit. She gets up in the morning at 2:30 in the morning, yet she's got to get back up again at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work. But yet she does it.
Not because she asked me.
No, I never asked her to do it. I can iron my own fucking clothes. I don't need her to do it for me. I can make my own lunch. I don't need her to do it for me. She was doing that shit on her own from the very fucking beginning. But you tell these younger chicks to do that shit, and they're like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to get up in the fucking morning because then I got to go back to sleep and get back up. They don't want to do that kind of shit. Well, there's the reason why your relationships fall apart. Because you don't want to be, you really don't want to be part of it. You know what I mean? You don't want to do what it takes to fucking keep this shit going. Yet I got to go work. She worked 8 hours. I worked 12 hours. You know what I mean? I got to go and work even longer hours. But this bitch over here wants to sleep later. She don't want to get up in the morning and make lunch. She don't want to help out.
But you have to understand, all of this is what I've wanted to do. And when you love someone properly, they're going to give you without you having to ask. And so it's a very good balance, you know. He's very outspoken. We don't have the same views on things. I believe in God. I believe in prayer. He doesn't, but he doesn't knock me down for it. He doesn't put me down, belittle me, or make me feel less than because I have a different view than him. But I take care of him. He's my husband. I love being his wife. It's what I've always looked for. So of course I'm going to take care of him. Of course I'm going to take care of my marriage. But that's what we had, these conversations from the very, very beginning. It was like hours and hours. From the very beginning, we would talk hours about this kind of stuff. Were we on the same page? And when we were for what we were looking for. And right off the bat, I knew, oh yeah, he's old school. So am I. So this is going to work. And all the stuff that I know I'm supposed to do because I want to do them, I'm going to give it to him without him asking for it.
Well, the thing is also because my mother was a stay-at-home wife. But my mother, when my dad got home, his clothes were in the restroom, his boxers and everything was in the restroom, so he could take a shower and get ready. You know, after work, take a shower. Dinner was usually ready around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever time it was. You know what I mean? My mom made sure dinner was ready. The house was clean. Me and my brother and my sister were bathed. You know, my dad didn't have to come home and like take his turn in the shower. No, we were bathed and showered and all that shit before my dad got home. So my dad didn't have to worry about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And dinner was ready for my dad when he got home. What the fuck is wrong with that? Nothing. But these women nowadays, they see something wrong with that shit.
I don't know. To me, I feel like
And that's the thing. My mother-in-law feels the same way.
If I were to do, I feel like now, this is my opinion. I feel like now a lot of women will probably think how I think. Well, they probably think I'm doing going backwards, in what women have tried to push forward for, that whole thing. But I don't feel that. I feel like I do all of this with an open and loving heart because I'm being loved properly. So if you're being loved properly, and I'm happy and he's satisfied, I'm satisfied, our marriage is flowing, it flows. And
yeah, because one thing people might think like, this is YouTube or Instagram, whatever the fuck it is. No, this is really our lives. There's no fucking bullshit here. We're not lying to make it look good. This is how we actually live.
Do we have disagreements? Yes, we have disagreements. We have different views on things, but there's still that mutual respect. The dogs are right here. The girls. There's that mutual respect. He respects me, I respect him. So yeah, in order to find someone that thinks like you have to start off those conversations right away. Now, if you're just trying to hook up and have sex, you're not going to have those types of conversations. But if you're looking to find somebody to be with forever, you have to have these conversations from the very beginning.
But in my opinion, it's not the men, it's the women. They're expecting way too much. That's my opinion. They're expecting way too much because what they see on the internet. They're expecting way too much. You know what I mean? And if they weren't raised right by a good woman, then it's gonna fall apart. You know what I mean? Like I said, my mother-in-law, she's a good woman. My mother-in-law, she raised her right. Like, hey, this is the way you're supposed to be. This is the way you're supposed to act. You're a wife. You do this. You do that. You know what I mean? These new generation women, they're not raised that way. They're raised on twerking and all the dumb shit they do. You know what I mean? So it's very hard. It's very hard for a man to find a good woman. But then again, these men are raised, they're kind of fucking weird too. You know what I mean? I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. My sons are grown. My daughters are grown. So I don't have to deal with it. But the people that have to deal with it now, I feel bad for you. I'm glad I can't have no more kids. She can't have no more kids. I can have kids, but she can't. I'm glad she can't. Because this is a fucked up time to have kids. Because your kids are going to grow up in a fucked up place. This is a fucked up place. And I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. I'm glad that her kids and my kids are grown and they're doing their own thing. I would not want my kids growing up in this time right now with these weird motherfuckers right now. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I caught this shit at the very end. Me and her caught it at the very end. We have each other. You know what I mean? I have an old school way of thinking. She has always an old school way of thinking. There's nothing wrong with that. People might think there's something wrong with that, but there's not. There's nothing wrong with a woman being a woman and a man being a man. And I've always said that in my videos. I have my place at the table. My wife has her place at the table. And that's just the way it is. And other people don't see it that way. They look at it totally different. Ass backwards, you know what I mean? But my thing is, as a man, you have your place. You're at the fucking head of the table. You eat fucking first. You get served first. As a woman, she takes care of her man. But the man is always the protector. He protects his wife, his whatever. He protects them. He protects the family. He fucking deserves that. He deserves that. If he's the real man, he takes care of his family. He fucking deserves that. What's wrong with that? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark. It's a fucked up time, man. You know what I mean? And the thing is, like, the sad part about it is it'll never go back to the way it was. And it's all because of the internet. That's crazy if you think about it. It's all because of the fucking internet that things are so terrible right now. And it'll never go back to the way it was. And as time goes by, it'll get worse. As time goes by, women will never find a real man, and men will never find a real woman. And so, if you have that, be glad that you found it before that shit all ends, because it's gonna end. So be happy that you found it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're gonna end the video. I gotta get something. It's been like 2 hours, so I'm gonna give me something to eat. But anyways, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you watching. I'll be throwing out like 3 videos. I don't have to throw a video today because we did a live thing, so that's gonna go out as a fucking video. You know what I mean? But oh yeah, fuck TikTok for banning again for the 3rd time in a row. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll be talking to you guys later on.